We're catching a Shiny Meloetta in this video, but first we have to go through all the steps. Page 1 of 7 of Masterwork Research, a Dazzling Aria, is completed, and what we had to do is we had to catch Pokemon in Gen 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and specifically we had to catch a certain amount, and that amount was the amount of Pokemon in the Pokedex for those regions. So 151, 100, 135, 107, and I believe, I forget what the Gen 5 one was, but it's pretty up there. I want to say it was 156. But anyways, we have a lot of XP to claim, so let's claim all this XP, plus we're gonna get some cool stuff. We're gonna get our hands on 10 Reshiram candy, 10 Zagrom candy, and then we're gonna get a Shiny Meloetta t-shirt, which is cool. And now we have the professor here. Now for page 2 of 7, we have to catch 50 normal types, catch 50 psychic types, and catch a Pokemon on 21 different days. Gotcha. So this is a bit of a timed step, but that's perfectly fine. Let's catch a Pokemon because it's literally 11:42, so at least we'll have 20 days after this, but yeah, I'll see you in 21 days. Hey everybody, so it's actually been 42 days, not 21 days. You see, I accidentally deleted the in-game footage of me claiming page 2, so let me just show you what we had here. We got Snivy, Tipic, and Oshawott candies, and then we got all those final rewards. But for page 3 of 7, we had to earn a Bronze Showcase Star Medal, which I got immediately. You had to earn a heart with your buddy for 7 days in a row, which wasn't that hard to do, and then catch a Pokemon on 21 different days. So again, it's been 42 days in total. I should actually mention I'm in the Singapore airport right now. I'm about to head to Japan. Let's claim this page and see what we get and see what we have to do. This is going to be a red stripe Basculin. Pretty cool, I guess. Number 2 is going to be a blue stripe. Okay. Slightly better, but not the hundo. And this third one right here is the white stripe. Okay, cool. We haven't seen one of those in a very long time, but it makes sense seeing that there is the 3 different forms, so pretty cool that they did that. And now for these final rewards. Let's get our hands on an incense, 30 Ultra Balls, and a rare XL candy. Now it's time to see what we have to do, but I think I already did the first thing. I think it was to get a Platinum Idol badge, so that is what you have to do for that. Now we have to catch 100 Pokemon while in a party and catch a Pokemon on 21 more different days. Don't know where I'm going to be during that time, but I'll see you there. 21 days later, and we are now in Sendai, Japan right now, and once I catch this Yungoos, we're officially 21 days later, and we're now in Sendai, Japan. And once I catch this Yungoos right here, we'll officially be done with catching a Pokemon on 21 different days. And then hopefully we will get to the next page that does not have a huge time gate like the last 4. But of course, we still need to catch the Yungoos, which I really thought we would have done. There we go. We got it. And now that we've done that, we just got to claim these. But first, I accidentally clicked on the top one. It looks like we're getting Basculin again. So let's see if these ones are shiny, because that other one clearly wasn't, but this one definitely isn't. And I'm just going to take a random guess that this is the white stripe. Are you shiny? No, definitely not. I don't think that's good either. Now time for those final rewards. We get ourselves a lure, we get 5 golden raspberries, and we get 5 silver pineapples. Beautiful. Now for page 5 of 7, we have to obtain 5 lucky Pokemon in trades, alright. Win 5 5-star raid battles or higher, and last but not least, catch a Pokemon 5 days in a row. Thank goodness that's not 21 days again. Only 5, we can do that. And luckily today should count, so catch this Nimble, I guess. We'll see if it counts, but it should count, seeing that it is a brand new research. The Nimble has been caught. Will we see a pop-up on the bottom? Let's see it. Yes, it does. Perfect. See you in 5 days. 5 days later, and we're now in Kyoto, and I'm happy to say we finished everything we had to do. So let's claim all the Unova stones and get our encounter. I am curious what's going to be, but seeing that we're getting Darumaka candy, probably makes sense that we would get either a Darumaka or a Darmanitan. So it's a Darmanitan. Cool. And 1300. That's a decent one. I don't quite remember the hundo, but I know that you want to be in the 1300s. All right, Darmanitan is caught. Let's take a look at it. It is. Yeah, could have been a lot better, but whatever. Now it is time for the next page. Let's see what we got to do, but I do believe we've already completed 2 things. From what I've read, you have to have a golden Unova badge, and also I think you have to have reached level 40. I think that was it. But now all we have to do is complete 100 field research tasks, and I think this is the Meloetta right here. And thankfully I've already stacked some up, so let's just claim all this stuff real quick, and then we'll get the encounter with whatever this is, an Anorith. Awesome. Now I'm really happy right now because we're in the middle of the Sweet Discoveries event, and a lot of these researches are super easy to finish. And it's community day today for Vanillite, which means those researches will be even easier because it's just catch 3 Vanillite. And I don't know if the special research is gonna count, but in the end of the day, we are getting that Meloetta today. And just a little over an hour later, when we claim these 2 right here, we are officially done. And now we can claim our Shiny Meloetta, but I don't really want to do it in some random alleyway. Let's find a fun place to do this. I've stumbled across this really cool temple, and the best part is, like, nobody's here, so I think this is the perfect place to catch our Meloetta. So let's claim the rare candies real quick, and now it is time to get our Shiny Meloetta in Pokemon GO. I'm so excited. So, here we go. Let's to claim ourselves the 4,920 XP. Then we hit encounter, and we should get our encounter with the Meloetta, and I'm so excited, you know what I mean? Like, it's cool because it looks like they've actually updated it a little bit, but there it is. Oh, that's so nice. Not a huge fan of the fact that the sparkles showed up before, you know what I mean, that it showed up, but there it is, our shiny Meloetta, and it's singing. It looks great, and hopefully we get ourselves a good one. But in the end of the day, I'm just happy to get my hands on it, so boom. Oh my goodness, that was terrible. Let's try that again, shall we? There we go, great curve. And just like every other one of them, it's going to pop out. There we go. And then we're gonna have to hit it twice, and then it's gonna rock twice. So as you can see, 1 and 2, and there it goes, breaking out. And then we gotta hit it a third time, and oh, I actually hit the great curve. I thought I was gonna overshoot it, but there we go. 1, 2, 3. Meloetta has been caught in Pokemon GO, specifically the shiny. Also, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first ever shiny Meloetta on YouTube, specifically in Pokemon GO, so smash that subscribe button. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if we got ourselves a good one. This one is registered to the Dex first. There we go. Shiny Meloetta in the Dex. I'm so glad that we get to do that now. And it is 1669. Not 100% sure if that's amazing, but it's at 11, 14, 14. I didn't expect it to be really good, but it's still a shiny, and I'm so happy to have it. What we're gonna do with this Meloetta is we're going to go to tags, we're going to go to Shiny Living Dex, so there we go, and then we're going to have to do Gen 5, perfect, there we go, it is now marked for the Shiny Living Dex. And now let's see what page 7 of 7 is going to be. It's going to be auto-completed, awesome. So we get free Meloetta candies, we get 30 in total, which is nice, and then we get ourselves 6,480 Stardust, we get the same amount of XP, and just like that, we're done. And you know what I'm thinking we should do? We should totally power this thing up to level 50, just because, but we need 296 XLs for this thing, but luckily I have tons, and I mean tons of XL rare candy. If we go to our inventory, I have 1227. Let's just freaking do this thing, go as far as we can with it. I am very happy that I have these XLs to max this out because I'm excited, you know? This is my first shiny mythical from one of these Masterworks that I've gotten in another country. Usually I just get these at home, but this is the first one from Japan. But here we go, 296. We've now spent it. Now it is time to power it up. So there we go, and yes, bang, it is a 4,404, and it feels good to do it, even though, again, unfortunately, it's not really good, but it looks like hyper training might be coming to the game, so I might actually use that stuff on it. And in case you're curious what the hundo is for Meloetta, it is 1702, so if you do this and you complete all of this, that's the number you're looking for, and good luck. Hopefully you get that shundo. And just to show you the IV luck when it comes down to these mythicals for me, I have really not been that lucky at all. As you can see, the Mew is not great. We go to the Celebi, it's about the same, the Jirachi's about the same, the Shaman's the same, and then the Meloetta. So we haven't had the best IV luck with these shiny mythicals, but at least we've completed this. And if we delete the word shiny out of here, this is what they all look like, and I'm afraid to say they've all been pretty darn bad. This is the Mew that I got, the first ever mythical we ever got, and then we've got the shiny one, and then we've got Celebi from Go Fest, and then we've got ourselves the other one from, this should have been Johto Tour, I believe, and then there's the shiny one, and then we've got Jirachi from Chicago, and then we've got the shiny Jirachi, and then we go to the Shamans, and admittedly, I've had some decent luck with the Shamans, but I also almost got a floor as well. But the reason why I have so many of these is because you could actually get multiples from those Go Fests. Shiny, of course, didn't turn out that great, and then we've got another one. Actually, I think this one was from a research. Yeah, I think they gave us like a special research to complete, which we were able to claim this. But anyways, then we get to the shiny Meloetta, which is like that, and then our normal Meloetta is like that. So at least the shiny came out a little better, and I'm really happy to have it. Though I am interested to see how they're going to introduce the other form, because this thing does have 2 forms. There is a form where it becomes a fighting and normal type, or I guess normal and fighting, seeing that the normal's in the front. But anyways, I don't know if they're gonna have a form change mechanic or if they're gonna just let us catch another one and it's just permanently like that. I have no clue. But nonetheless, I'm just, again, really happy that we completed this. Smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video, and let me know in the comments down below, how close are you to claiming your shiny Meloetta? Also, let me know how your mythical IV luck usually turns out. Hopefully you get some good stuff. And if you really enjoy the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video right over here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.